my name's Sonu. Today we're going to be making vegan laksa. So laksa is a Malaysian dish, and I use some red curry paste, some coconut milk, some vegetable stocks, and some other seasonings. So the first step in making laksa is using some oil in a pan. Okay, so I like to use this oil. This is algae oil. Algae oil has a lot less fat than olive oil. It's got a lot of omega-3s in it. It has a lot of DHAs and EPAs. And overall, the saturated fat is a lot less. So we're going to use about 2 tablespoons of algae oil. And I'm just going to wait for my pan to get a little bit hot. To this, I'm going to add some vegetables. Now, I am using about half of a bushel of bok choy leaves. And so I found this at the local farmer's market yesterday. And so this is just bok choy. So I'm going to wait for this to get a little bit hotter. I'm going to add this in. I'm also going to use some snow peas. Some sugar snap peas. These are sugar snap peas. And these I also got at the farmer's market. They're really sweet. They'll cook down in the curry and they just add this natural sweetness. And they're really yummy. So I'm going to be using 2 vegetables. Of course, you can use mushrooms, you can use peppers or carrots. They work just fine. So in goes my bok choy. You'll hear some sizzle, and that's totally cool. And your heat right now should be on medium-low. I'm also going to go ahead and add my sugar snap peas. And I'm going to go ahead and give that a stir. And you want this to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. To that, I'm going to add some coconut milk. So the coconut milk we like to use is this brand. It's an organic brand. You can find it at any co-op like PCC or Whole Foods. So this is really good because it has no blurs added. So it's not, when you shake it, it's liquid. Some of them, when you buy them, you shake it and it's all this one conglomerate. You can't feel any viscosity, there's no liquid in it. And so this is a really good brand. We love to use this. It's unsweetened and it's got really, really good ingredients in it. So to this, we're going to add 2 cans of coconut milk. These are my 2 cans of coconut milk. And so I'm going to go ahead and add it to my curry about now. So here it goes. And then to this actually smells really, really good. You can actually smell the sweetness of the sugar snap peas. So I'm going to turn the heat on a little bit high, medium high. And to it, I'm going to add 4 cups of vegetable broth. Okay, and I'm going to give this a stir. Okay, again, this should be medium-high heat. And I am going to let this boil for about 8 to 10 minutes. So once it gets to a boil, I'm going to simmer it. Right now it hasn't reached that temperature yet. Some other ingredients that I have here include some brown sugar. This is 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. I also have curry paste. The brand that I like to use is this one here. Curry paste generally, the ones that I like don't have any shrimp paste added or MSG, which is monosodium glutamate. This one has really good ingredients. It consists of lemongrass and galangal and kaffir lime leaves and coriander, and then some garlic. So I use about 2 tablespoons of curry paste. So this is curry paste. I'm going to use a tablespoon of soy sauce. I have some ginger and garlic. And I'm actually going to add my ginger and garlic right now. So this is about 3 cloves of garlic and about a tablespoon of ginger. And just add it in there and just let it stew. I also have some curry powder. So this is a tablespoon of Malaysian curry powder. You can use yellow curry powder, any curry powder you have on hand. It'll just give it a brighter red color. These are some of our garnishes. So we've got some sesame seeds, black sesame seeds, some green onions, and some lemon juice. So we will add this in the end. So you can see, this is the curry so far. It's going to start to boil in just a little bit. And when it does, I am going to lower the heat to a gentle simmer. For this curry, the best type of noodle that works is a rice noodle. So you can use like a rice vermicelli, or you can use Hokkien noodles, which are fresh egg noodles. I didn't have access to get fresh noodles today, so I'm actually using Udon noodles. And so I have cooked 3 bundles of Udon noodles right here. And so cook them according to the directions. And then once they're cooked, drain them in a colander and cool them. So put cold water on them for about 5 minutes. So these are cold, and when I make my bowl of curry, I'm just going to scoop up a little bit of noodles into my bowl of curry, and this noodle works really, really well. Ramen noodles work really well too in this dish. Perfect timing. Okay, so our curry is starting to boil. It's on a gentle simmer, and you can take a look. You can see these little bubbles coming to the top of it. The peas are starting to cook down. So to this, I'm going to go ahead and add my brown sugar. This is 3 tablespoons. So I'm going to get my whisk. I'm just going to add it in. And so this brown sugar is just going to give that wonderfully sweet aftertaste to the curry. Not dessert sweet, but just sweet enough. I'm also going to go ahead and add my curry powder. So this is a teaspoon of curry powder, and whisk this in so it doesn't clump up. That's great. And I'm going to go ahead and add my red curry paste. There we go. And you'll notice this start to get brighter and brighter, like a nice red hue to it. Wonderful. Okay, I'm also going to add a tablespoon of soy sauce. And again, we're going to let this simmer for another 5 to 10 minutes. And then the final thing I'm going to add is a little bit of turmeric. That's just going to brighten it up. And turmeric is a great anti-inflammatory herb. It's actually really good for you. And just whisk it in. There we go. And so this should be like a bright yellow. So it smells wonderful. You can smell the lemongrass. You can smell ginger. It smells spicy. With the aroma of the sugar snap peas, it smells sweet. So it's a really good blend of spicy, sweet, salty, and you know, the fat from the coconut milk, it just brings it all together really well. Great. So this has been simmering for about 10 minutes now, and this is done. This is ready to serve. So we are gonna go ahead and make our bowl of curry. And so I'm gonna use a couple garnishes. So I like to use black sesame seeds, some scallions, and finally a little bit of lime juice. So this is how I like to make it. So I take my soup bowl or my ramen bowl, I put a couple ladles of the curry. So I put a couple ladles of the curry, I got a snow pea in there. Okay, I'm gonna add some of my cool udon noodles to it. Great. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put some black sesame seeds, some scallions, and just a little bit of lime juice. Other accompaniments to this can include some red chili oil. You can add sriracha. I like it just like that. And this is pretty spicy. So with regards to the curry paste, keep it 2 tablespoons. If you like it really, really hot, maybe 2.5, 3 tablespoons. But 2 tablespoons is pretty comfortable for most people. Okay, so time for the taste test. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this wonderful dish. I have put a little bit of chili oil in my dish right here. Just adds a little bit more heat to it. Okay, so these again are the udon noodles. This is wonderful. This is really good. Definitely try making this laksa. You will not be disappointed. So just some more information on a couple of these products. Again, this is that algae oil. It's heart healthy and it's got less saturated fat than avocado oil or olive oil. I bought this from Grocery Outlet in Linwood and it tastes delicious. It's got a high smoke point, so you can cook it at high heat, and it doesn't have too much of its own flavor. So it'll pick up flavor of whatever you put in your dish. It's really, really amazing. This product here, I got this from the Snow Isle Co-op in Everett on Grand Street, and I really like this product too. Finally, this curry paste, I get this on Amazon. You get it in a pack of 3, and it's pretty affordable. So I think the brand is Mysri, and it's an Amazon product, and it's really, really yummy.